Okay, bonjour. So, as a fragrance collector, we need to ask ourselves, what is the end goal in all of this? Because how many fragrances do we realistically need, you know? Or why are we buying so many of them? These are like some things I was like thinking of at work. And I was just asking myself, like, when am I gonna be done with this hobby? Because there's been hobbies that I've like fallen into and then I've just immediately kind of got burnt out on them. Like, you just, once you get it to a certain point, you're just like, why am I buying this shit? You know, like, why am I still buying this? You know, it's not really like even making me feel good. It's not doing anything for me. And then you start to like realize, like, shit, I like don't really have enough money to even participate in this hobby. But that's like something that has never happened to me with fragrances. Like, I've always just still been into them, you know, for however many years now. I've just never gotten bored of it. There's been times in my life when I've just kind of not been super interested in it, but like I'm still interested in it, you know. I just kind of take like a little break and then I just come back and just buy like a shit ton more. Like, I don't know, there's probably a lot of people that do that. But I think the reason why that is because we find ourselves like not being super like interested or super in love with our purchases, or we're not fully enjoying them the way we probably should be or could be. But then I was thinking, is it even possible to like really enjoy a fragrance to its full extent when you have 100 bottles or even 10 or 20, you know? That's still a lot of cologne, you know, or fragrances, whatever. But when you have like 100 bottles, like, how often are you able to really even wear them? You know, I know I've mentioned that before in another video, but I wanted to speak more about this topic because I think as fragrance collectors, we're like chasing this feeling that we get, or that we once got when we like found our first favorite fragrance or something that we really liked. We're like chasing that high to experience that like extreme like love for a fragrance again. So we just keep buying all these fragrances, and then you just kind of, you have a whole collection of them, but you're not really even able to appreciate them fully because you have so many others to wear, you know. And then some you just never wear, and then you're like, well, shit, you could have maybe really grown to love this and built some time with it and add like some nostalgia, you know, to it as well. But you just don't have enough time with it because you have so many other fragrances, you know. And I think that's kind of like, I'm thinking that's where like our addiction kind of like maybe began, was because we're chasing that initial like feeling that we got when we first fell in love with fragrances. But like, I think it's counterproductive because you get so many and then you just start losing more and more touch with all these fragrances, you know. And then they just start collecting dust, and then it just kind of defeats the purpose of even buying it. But yeah, and I want to say I'm not like one of those people that's like a minimalist and shit. Like, trust me, I have a lot of fragrances. I don't think that like the correct philosophy is to just get rid of all of your stuff and just appreciate like little things, you know, and like that way you'll grow to appreciate the things you have more. Like, obviously, yes, appreciate the things you have and recognize that you are in a state of, you know, I mean, you're blessed to even be able to like have these things, you know. Some people don't have anything, you know, but like there's an overabundance of fragrances in your collection, you know, like, and then you're like, oh, I don't really like this one because, well, it doesn't smell like this one, so then I'm just going to keep buying more to maybe find something that smells how you're kind of imagining something that you would really love to smell. And then you smell something and then you're like, oh shit, I don't even like this, you know. But maybe if you got like a fragrance as like a gift or something from someone, and you just had like one or two fragrances, and this is like your first time really like trying something new, and then you just start wearing it and you grow to love it. I think it's rare to maybe find a fragrance that you have like a really strong connection with, like right off the bat, you know. I think at least for me, fragrances that really are important to me are something that I have like grown to love, You know, like there's not been many fragrances that I like just loved straight off the first spray, you know, except for like maybe I would say like Mancera Instant Crush was like, it was like kind of like a love at first sniff. But yeah, I don't think that it really happens like that. And I think I need to even tell myself this, that we need to just stop expecting to be blown away by a fragrance and then just expecting it to like replace this like desire for the ultimate perfect smell, you know. These are just some things that like I've been trying to like tell myself, you know. I know there's a lot of people in my comments that kind of share the same sentiment, but yeah. It's just just like, what is the end goal, you know? And like, I don't want to stop buying them, you know. I like having a collection of them. Like I bought, like I tried this yesterday in yesterday's video, and like I mean I like it, but you know, it's just like comparing it to everything else in my collection, it just kind of smells, you know, whatever, you know. But if this was like my only fragrance, and say like somebody bought it for you as a gift, and like this is like your second fragrance you've ever, you know, tried, and then you spray it on yourself, you're like, oh, I like this, you know, and you grow to like really love it, and then it becomes like something that you really cherish, you know, like 10 years from now, like, oh, I remember when you got this for me as a gift. Yeah, I sprayed it on myself every day, and I just really love it now, you know. It's like, but like for me, like I just bought this for myself on a whim. I'm like, yeah, it smells all right, but it's not something that's gonna like be something I'm gonna be remembering for the rest of my life, you know. Unlike certain other fragrances in my collection, you know. But even then, I just still can't really name like one other than Black Orchid or something like that. But I don't know. I think it's a bad trap to fall into, chasing like it really is an addiction, like in a way. Like it's not as serious as like heroin or something, but yeah. That's just something I was thinking about today at work. And like, how does someone even like fall into this kind of thing, you know? How do you become like susceptible to fragrance addiction? I think it begins because you smelled something that was so good, and like all like the circumstances were perfect, like it was from this person and this time of your life, and it smelled this good, and it reminds you of this moment in your life, and you're just kind of like trying to find that magic again. Maybe it's not even that deep, you know. Maybe this is just not even true, and I'm just talking like stupid, but I don't know. These are just some things I was thinking about. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, if this is just stupid or if you agree. Yeah, thank you for everyone who's been watching my videos recently. My video with about James Dean yesterday with this fragrance was pretty fun. I'm gonna start doing more fragrance reviews like that with like celebrities, their scents and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's kind of all I have to say right now. Let me know what you think in the comments, and maybe I will see you soon. Maybe I will see you in the next one. Maybe not. Maybe this is the first time you've ever seen my channel. But anyway, thank you for watching. Au revoir. Ooh, I said it too early. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Au revoir. À bientôt. À la prochaine. Goodbye. Alright, so I know my video was a little short, and there has been some people in my comments asking me to show off some of my outfits. So I feel like this would be an appropriate time to do so. But anyways, yeah, today I'm just wearing a white Calvin Klein shirt. I have like 501s, Levi's 501s on. I'm not tucking my shirt in. I don't really know why. I just kind of don't like tucking my shirt in for some outfits. But this is my watch. I've shown this before on my channel. Just like some no-name brand kind of thing. My shoes, my white Reeboks. I've shown these before as well. I have not sprayed a fragrance on yet. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna wear. But these are my sunglasses. They're Maui Gems, if anyone cares. They're prescription, so if you see me wearing them in a video, it's not that I'm a douche, it's just that I can't see. So anyway, and then I'm gonna put this on as well. I just think that the whole like loose shirt like hanging below the jacket, it just looks cool, I think. And then the collar obviously sticking out some. But anyway, yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Maybe I'll start doing this for some of my other videos. I know a lot of the time my outfits are just not even worth showing. So anyways, thank you for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Au revoir.